Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I hope you're having a wonderful day for a wonderful weekend. This preparation, great deal of happening this week. Spirit is showing me. Well, I'm going to stop talking about my private life, but it is very important to continue to find the balance, the equilibrium, and to choose the alignment and to prepare, to make our choice, then to align with our choice, and then to prepare for the manifestation. Know that you are balanced, you are complete, you are whole, and just continue to enjoy this experience of alignment. For spirits, angels, and galactics, we are here. They really want to assist us, and they want to give us the keys, the codes, the tools. When they're going to come down, they're going to lend us technology to assist, to move a lot faster. It took them millions of years to attain this state of peace, this Christos energy of love and light and respect and higher consciousness. But they know that humanity is on an accelerated path, and it's very important. So I'm going to talk about this portal that has been created, that Lord Metatron was talking about. But they will provide all that we need, but we have to assume the responsibility of leadership within ourselves, to be the God of you. You don't have to be the God of anybody else, but be sovereign within yourself. Be the leader of yourself. Be a leader, and then you can also lead the groups. If you're called to do that, lead the groups that needs your guidance, that needs your leadership. For in the future, leadership and independence will be two very essential things where we'll have to give to all children. Learn that everybody can be a leader, everybody has to be independent, find that their own connection to their source. Also, the Galactic Codex will be introduced, new set of laws that will force people to respect the planet and each other. And just like living in a galactic society is a lot more responsibility. Yet, also the tree of life, the law of one, and the law of one is essential in terms of it will be implemented in all the teachings of the planet. There are certain fundamental principles within this law of one, like the law of existence. If you exist, you have always existed and will always exist in one form or another. The law of inclusion, you can never be separated from life. Life can, as soon as life created a personality, if this personality was missing from life, life would no longer be what it is. So you are extremely important. You are an eternal soul that's connected to all the dimensions of the Creator, who have chosen to live in a physical body, in a temporal experience. But so it is just becoming aware that our timeline is the ascension, the return to peace, to joy, to creativity, to security, to abundance, to freedom, and this eternal connection to the source. That is the choice of our soul, and the soul is doing all it can. So attaining peace of mind is really important, to be at peace, to be balanced, to be in equilibrium. And they have created the galactics. There were certain galactic families that created this organic portal to assist humanity. Essentially, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and the Andromedans has created this very powerful and energetic portal, so they can send energy down, and we can open, as we pass through this organic portal, we can access part of connect to our soul, and eventually we want to fuse in with the portal to become the portal, and so whenever people will come to talk to you, they'll have access to this portal. There are people that believe that ascension can only happen if you give up sex, if you give up all pleasures, if you give up all entertainment, if you give up meat, if you give up all those things. But it's okay if you're an ascetic monk. But if you're not an ascetic monk, you have to balance things out. It's not about this thing or that thing. It is about the balance, the letting go of the addiction and the subconscious use of whatever product or whatever, and being conscious. Same thing with sexuality. Some people believe that you have to extinguish sexuality to ascend. It is not true. Sexuality is the very fundamental nature of God and of yourself. You can never extinguish sexuality. For God, it is the creative mean by which God has decided to create this infinite diversity in the universe and to procreate the continuation of the species through times. But from the smallest particle and atom, in the atoms is like you have a positive proton and the negative electrons that go around the proton. Same thing from the smallest particle to the greatest galaxy. Everything in the physical universe is based on this principle of a yin and a yang finding harmony and fusion eventually. So it's like the problem is, if there is a problem, is that a lot of for minerals have their own sexuality, and vegetables have their own sexuality, animals have their own sexuality, humans have their own sexuality, and then Buddha, saints, and immortals have their own sexuality. So the idea, the problem, if there is one, is that a lot of humans are regressed sexually. They behave like animals when it comes to sexuality. There is no love, no respect, no poetry, no kindness or anything. It's just I'll use your body for my own pleasure, and that on the spiritual level, their soul will regress on the animal level if they can unable to behave properly. In relationship to the sense of harmonization of love between two human beings. After that, when the Buddha renounced Earth's sexuality, he hasn't renounced sexuality, he has renounced a form of sexuality because he's discovered a higher form of sexuality rather than using the fire kidneys to send the seminal energy down and procreate the human embryo. He uses the water kidney to send the seminal essence up, transmute it into the vital energy flow and into spiritual essence to crystallize the sacred embryo and to become immortal, to use that as immortal. So that's another form of sexuality. But you can practice this internal process of alchemistry to blend in the yin and the yang, the soul and the astral body, the divine feminine and masculine, still enjoying an harmonious relationship with other beings. It's just also human beings. For it's a lot of our limitation with, and it's the same thing with it's like certain product. Well, I don't recommend pharmaceutical chemical products, but natural products in balance and moderation, they have something to teach us. Every galactic civilization have some kind of beverage or plants or whatever they use when they celebrate, they party. It's a bit of euphoric. The problem is the addiction and the subconscious dependence upon that. It's not the products have paid their whole karma already. It's like even it's not the product. It is really and same thing, of course, we want to let go a little bit. Personally, it's like sugar, coffee. Those are like I know they're not. I have to let them go, but that doesn't mean I have to completely eliminate it from my life. And also, it's like you have to balance it out. Because also when they say, well, you have to be completely pure to ascend, 99%, it's like it's kind of a dark concept because 99% of the people will say, well, if I have to give up everything, entertainment, everything that I like in order to ascend, I'm not going to do it. I'm not interested. So it's like they're trying to prevent people understanding that you can ascend as you are. Then God will show you what you need to do. What's the next step to perfect yourself, to accelerate your process or to move on to the next step. Just God is in total, your source, your creator is completely understanding of all those things. He wants to align you. So just work on your ascension, on your alignment. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what are the oracles of the day. The observer is co-creation. We have to be co-creator and every time we interact, we co-create together. We co-create a vision. So if somebody else is negative, we co-create. And you come into a conflict with someone, you're co-creating a negative potential. If you're meeting somebody who's like accepting of co-creating something joyful, then you create something you create something joyful. So every thought is creative, and we have all the powers of heaven and earth in reality. For we understand that we are eternal beings from a spiritual perspective. I'm going to pull a few more cards. The highest wisdom is regeneration. Just continue your DNA. Everything has been regenerated. We're getting younger a little bit every day, which may sound counterintuitive, but believe that, know that, send a message to your cells. So your root cell, stem cell will send the message to all the other cells. Well, yeah, good. It's decided to regenerate. So this is really what's going on. If you just go with the flow and believe that, trust that, breathe. And do whatever. So if you have to lighten up your diet, if you're personally, I know letting go of coffee will definitely assist me. It's just not an easy thing, but God tolerates that. But it knows I'm going to have a deeper connection once I can liberate this fourth child, the well of dream here. The coffee is like a little blockage. This caffeine is a bit toxin. I'm like a caffeinoman. I'm a little bit toxicity. I'm not alone. It's illegal also. but it's maybe a bit of a problem. But it will be resolved. After that, what we need to understand is the blessing, the unexpected miracles, the amazing gift that are coming down from heaven. What we need to do is the milk and honey, to focus on whatever is best for us, the good time, the good the enjoyment, and to be able to really be in the enjoyment and the appreciation and gratitude, regardless of the judgment of others. Because there are some people that are suffering or whatever, they have the very limited belief, and that they believe that everybody needs to suffer the same way they do, because some people are in the enjoyment and the opulence, and look at this elephant is just bathing in milk and honey. It's like he's having a good time. Animals don't really care. They're going to enjoy themselves. They don't have this judgment, and the outcome will be the higher powers, to work with all this great cosmic cosmic array of intelligence. For our soul is connected to the wholeness of the creator universe. It's connected to the source, to God. So imagine you had all the powers in heaven and earth right now. What would you do with it? What kind of image would you paint? What would be your dream? What would be your vision? And work with that, and try to, because the Spirit, as soon as we make this choice to choose, I choose that vision, I choose to do that, I choose this, I choose that, the Spirit will say yes, and will work on you aligning yourself to the point of manifestation of that dream, but He will manifest it in a better way, in a more pure, the purest version of it, always. And so, personally, my choice, when it comes down to it, is what God has been revealing to me about my future. That's the only thing I want. I do not want to, I want the will of God to be what's manifested in my life. I don't want to, I can always come to say, well, I desire this, I desire that, I like to have that, I like to have this. God will always understand all things. It's not, God is not like so lofty that He doesn't understand all our desire, our dreams, our vision, our frustration, all that. He understands all that. There is no, and but to align with that which this Creator wants, and this target that was created by the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and the Andromedans is a new organic stargate that we can fuse with, that will accelerate our understanding and will reinforce our energy. So connect to your soul. And realize your soul has is connected to all the dimensions of the Creator universe. So just choose your reality, and as we connect to our soul, we connect to the essence of who we are. And embrace the vision of make your choice, and then embrace this vision of reality that is unfolding. Because when we tune into the guidance will show us something that will always. I'm completely mystified by God. What this God is showing me, whether it's in dreams or vision or energy or messages or intuition that I get about what is preparing for me. It's like beyond my wildest dream, in a sense. But it's all based upon my own dreams and desires, but just make it so much better. So just trust your Creator in all ways. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I've had a few songs to sing, to finish in music, but this one kind of like asserted itself into my mind. It's thank you very much for your donations. It's very kind. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. This week there may be some very important transformation this week. Just be ready for those manifestations. So this song is about a movie. It's come from a movie. It's called Oh Brother, from the Coen brothers, and it's a very funny movie. But the whole soundtrack is amazing. This one is a gospel song. It goes like this. It's called Down in the River to Pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, brothers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down, come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old ways, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, Moses, let's go down, come on down. Oh, Moses, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sinners, let's go down, don't you wanna come down? Oh, sinners, let's go down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear that robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. It's always good to ask the Creator to show you the way, for God knows the way. And so, as we realize, it is a resource. It is something we can rely on. We connect to this timeless moment, our eternal soul that always partners with God, with the Creator, with the Source. It becomes a life. We eventually will be completely integrated within this union, this communion, this fusion, and this portal has been created so we can fuse with it and reach this higher plane. So just continue to utilize this, utilize your intuition. A lot of things is going on behind the scene. I'm being taken into all kinds of situations. Now I really stopped talking about it, but they're showing me the resolution of many things that is going on in truth. And so I'm going to finish with a few cards. The highest, the observer is cheminement. It is a step-by-step process. We are ascending step by step. The highest wisdom is the accomplishment. There is a certain sense of accomplishment that will be coming. We're going to be able to see the manifestation of all our work. What we need to understand is the liberation, to find this point of freedom, liberation. And for that, it's about balance and equilibrium, this peace of mind, to let go of to stop the pendulum of duality. It's been swinging and swinging and swinging, and it's like push and pull, like wave coming and going. But we can stop it. We can. And what we need to do is determination, not to allow anything to prevent us from keeping the direction towards that point of freedom. And the outcome will be compassion, the ability to love, to assist, to do good deed to others, to assist the world and its humanity. We're here to assist the world and humanity, but we're also here to be good to ourselves, to cultivate that sense of a good life. The more we are at peace and happy with our life, the easier it will be to achieve the state of inspiration as well for others. For if it's not about solving other people's problem, it's about finding a way to show them that they have their own means by which they're going to resolve their own problem by connecting to their own energy, their own source. Well, sometimes people in 3D will be a bit different in terms of how we're going to deal with them, but in order to assist them, but a lot of people want to ascend. They want to find that point of freedom. They want to find that eternal peace, this joy, this abundance, this security, this and it's like, why do we get separated from that, from the God, from all this amazing life as unified with God? It's like the fact that we've been separated temporarily, the fact to return to that will create so much joy. It's like somebody who's never been sick can not appreciate health as someone who's coming out of an illness in some ways. So it's like sometimes experiencing the opposite of what we want can give us more appreciation in terms of what we really want. And just follow your own heart. Do not let other people dictate to you what is right for you. Go follow your flow. And there is this great acceleration that is going on. No one can prevent those new waves of energy that come from the galactic center and the prime creator. And all are working in the unified field that are assisting this planet with our ascension. And so just it will get better each and every day. New information comes in. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.